My name is Trinity Powell, and I am a digital illustrator and a graphic designer. So, you guys asked for the most positively powerful aspects of myself, and I would say definitely number one, high up on that list, is my love to create. And this goes way back, like it goes way back to when I was really young, and I've always been into arts and crafts. I was a crafty kid. I would make bracelets, I would do drawings for people. I would literally bring my art books to school and the kids would be like, "Oh my God, can you make me a drawing?" And I'd be like, "Of course I can." So I would hook it up, I would make drawings for all the kids and they loved it and I loved it because I love turning an idea that's in my head into something tangible, into a finished product that's in my hands. I just love that about creating. The next aspect I want to talk about is my love for collaboration and connecting with others. So fast forward to a 14-year-old me. I just got to high school and I'm like, okay, I love art. I can do art, but what specifically am I going to do with this thing that I love? So I joined the newspaper team. And we were making the transition from a newspaper into a magazine. So then we were faced with all these questions of like, okay, what style are we gonna have? What fonts are we gonna use? What illustrations are we gonna use? Like, what can we do to make these kids pick this magazine up and flip through every page? How can we do that? So after joining the team, come my sophomore year, I become the graphics editor. And once I reached that position, I was like, okay, I definitely see room for improvement of how this department is being run. So let me make the changes that I want to see. So then I started leading meetings outside of the classroom and I would get together with all the kids and I'd be like, okay, you, what's your idea? Give it to me. And I'd be like, you, what's your idea? Give it to me. Shoot it, you know? And we would just sit there and collaborate. What I loved was that one person could come with an idea that wasn't really there yet, but maybe this kid over here has an idea and we can combine them and we can build on these things. So taking that idea that was very underdeveloped, not fully realized, suddenly we've got multiple brains working at it, we're building, and then we've got a finished product that came from the minds of multiple people, and I really dig that. The next aspect I would like to talk about is persistence and resilience. I think that when life gets rough, most people hide in the corner. And when my life gets rough, I say, okay, how can I look at this from another perspective? How can I shift my thinking? How can I look at this from another angle? And I think that really that's what the whole art process is about. I think that, stepping back and saying, okay, let me think of this another way is really a key part of the art process. So fast forward again, when I got to college, we would have critique days. So we would bring in our finished product and all the kids would come around, we'd look at each other's work and we'd just critique it. We'd be like, okay, what can you do next time? Why did you choose to do that? Why not this? Maybe you'll try this next time. And I loved critique days because think of it this way, I have 2 eyes and 1 brain. But when you have 4 eyes, you have 8 eyes, you have 10 eyes in the room, and then you have multiple brains in the room, and suddenly you've opened yourself up to a whole new world of possibilities. You guys also asked, what are my passions? So when I'm not working and when I'm not drawing, I'm working on my own music. And I'm either writing lyrics or composing a beat or just something to, create, I guess. And I believe I was put on this earth to really make things from here, put them out here, and then share them with people. Maybe if I had a bad experience or I had a bad day, I can write about it, I can draw about it, and then I can share it, and maybe someone can relate to it. And every art piece that I make, I really set out to make people think. I set out to make people question, start a conversation. I think that's what you guys are trying to do. I think you're really trying to start a conversation here. Let's talk about the Powerpuff Girls. So, when I was a really little kid, me and my sister and my childhood friend we would get on our scooters, we would skate around the cul-de-sac, and we would play Powerpuff Girls. And I was always Bubbles because I was the youngest and probably the cutest. I'm biased, of course. But we would play Powerpuff Girls, and we would just skate around feeling so good, feeling so empowered. And watching the Powerpuff Girls really did empower me because, like, if they could conquer anything, then so could I, you know? It made me realize that not every superhero has to be this muscular, masculine guy. They can be cute, and they can be kind at heart, and they can be female. And that was so dope to me. So I grew up believing that I, too, could, you know, be my own superhero and never let the bad guys win. Literally years and years later, my sister and I, we still watch the Powerpuff Girls, and it's just a reminder that, you know, we can be our own superheroes in our own daily lives. So, what am I here to do? I'm here to work. I'm here to grind out some amazing artwork with some amazing artists and let everybody know this message of you can be cute, you can be kind, and you can kick butt all at the same time. I'm here to get this message out to whoever will listen through eye-catching, captivating artwork and beautiful artwork. And I'm here to meet deadlines. I'm here to collaborate with like-minded people. I'm ready to share my work with the world, and I'm just here to create.